The banning of books with LGBTQ plus themes is not simply a contemporary issue, or indeed an issue that only affects the UK and libraries or schools in the UK, but part of a historical continuum of censorship, often rooted in attempts to control the narrative, suppress minority voices, and the banning of LGBTQ books, for example, in Russia, and now the banning of some of these books in the UK. It has historical precedents in, for example, the Index Librorum Prohibitorum of the Catholic Church during the Counter-Reformation. In Russia, there's a stringent law banning the promotion of non-traditional sexual relationships to minors, which passed in 2013 and expanded into a broader ban in 2022. And this legislation effectively censors any public discussion or portrayal of LGBTQ plus relationships as equivalent to heterosexual ones, leading to the removal of books, films, theatre productions, the suppression of ballet and other media that depict or even suggest LGBTQ plus themes. For instance, books like Blue is the Warmest Colour, or Call Me By Your Name have been removed from shelves or heavily censored. The law aims to protect traditional family values, but has been widely criticised for fostering an environment of intolerance and hostility towards the LGBTQ plus community. Oscar Wilde, censored. The impact is profound. There was a ballet, I remember, when I was last in Russia that simply didn't happen, about Tchaikovsky. The impact is profound, leading to self-censorship among authors, publishers and educators, and books simply being removed or pages excised. The marginalisation of an already vulnerable group. In the UK, a disturbing trend has emerged where LGBTQ plus books have been quietly removed from school libraries following complaints by parents. And a recent investigation on Index on censorship revealed that 53% of school librarians had been asked to remove literature, with more than half complying with these demands. Notable examples include This Book is Gay by Juno Dawson and Julian is a Mermaid by Jessica Love, both of which were removed after complaints. These removals are not mandated by law, but are the result of pressures from individuals and fears of a backlash from conservative parents and community groups. And this form of censorship in the UK echoes the restrictive practices seen already in the United States, where books have been banned more systematically by right-wing groups, and the situation in the UK, while on a smaller scale, signals a worrying regression in LGBTQ plus rights, especially in education and schools, in settings where diverse perspectives are crucial for fostering understanding and acceptance among young people. To draw this parallel, we can look back to the Catholic Church's Index and the Index of Forbidden Books, which was established in 1559 during the Counter-Reformation. The list banned books that were considered heretical or contrary to Catholic doctrine, including works by prominent authors like Galileo and Voltaire. And the Index was a tool for the Church to maintain control over religious and moral discussion, suppressing ideas that threatened its authority. While the Index was officially abolished in 1966, books like The Three Musketeers were famously on that list. And this attempt to censor and control intellectual and creative expression, it remains a powerful example of how institutions can shape and limit public discourse. And the banning of LGBTQ plus books in Russia and the UK today, while differing in method and scale, mirrors the nonsense of the Index Librorum Prohibitorum to suppress ideas that challenge the prevailing moral order. In all these cases, the removal of books from public access, particularly in the context of education, deprives individuals, especially young people, of the opportunity to see themselves reflected in stories they read, to explore diverse perspectives, and to challenge their preconceptions and their prejudices. The consequences of such bans are severe. They contribute to ignorance, intolerance, they stifle creative thought and empathy, and they isolate individuals. In the case of LGBTQ plus youth, the lack of representation in literature can exacerbate feelings of shame, of loneliness, making it harder for them to navigate their identity in a world that often tells them they don't belong. The banning of LGBTQ plus books, whether through explicit legal mandates as in Russia or through pressures as in the UK, represents a dangerous infringement on intellectual freedom and human rights. The historical precedent set by the Catholic Church serves as a reminder of the enduring power of censorship to shape societies and control narratives. As we face these modern-day challenges, it's crucial to advocate for the protection of diverse voices in literature, ensuring that all individuals have the opportunity to see their own experience reflected and respected in the books that they read, the films that they see, the theatre they visit. It's a shocking assault on the creative arts.